Are you willing to provide a breath sample?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
You said yes?
It's on your camera, sir.
Just making sure I heard you correctly. Yes or no?
Your microphone here has heard me correctly.
So we're going to play difficult.
It was another shift for Florida State Trooper Jordan Capella on Sunday, November 27, 2022, where all was quiet in the Palm Coast community. That is, until something unexpected turned his seemingly normal night into one that he won't ever forget in this never-before-seen footage. While stopped at the Wawa gas station around 2:30 in the morning, he found that an unidentified man had parked his vehicle over the line of a handicapped spot, right in front of the convenience store. But that wasn't the only infraction, as the truck failed to possess a handicap plaque that allows for such parking. He quickly makes his way over to the scene, where he sees an officer standing next to our suspect. This is Austin Tuning, and as we will come to find out, he is no stranger to the law, but maybe not in the way you might think.
Come stand over here for me. Come stand over here for me. No, come stand over here for me.
Austin wishes for the dash cam of the trooper's car to be turned off. However, this request is quickly denied. He knows exactly what's about to happen, and video evidence or not, there's no stopping the inevitable consequences.
Do you have diabetes or epilepsy?
Yes, sir.
Any injuries that prevent you from performing that?
Yes, sir. I had a knee surgery on my right knee.
How long ago?
About 15 years ago.
Do you have any issues walking, talking?
Yes, sir. I take blood pressure medication and antidepressant medication.
No defect, you walking, talking,
Yes, sir.
listening, learning new things.
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to perform these exercises?
Whatever you want me to do, sir.
You've been in my shoes numerous times.
Whatever
Right.
you want
So
me to
stop
do,
playing
sir.
charade and answer the question.
There's no charade, sir. I'm providing you an answer. Whatever you need me to do to comply with whatever orders you are providing me with, I gladly perform.
Your sobriety exercises are voluntary.
According to your driver's license,
them
it's not
or not.
voluntary. So I'm asking you whatever you need to perform, I'll gladly.
A field test is only mandatory if the suspect is on some sort of driving restriction. In fact, you can, and attorneys recommend, that anyone suspected of DUI decline to take a field sobriety test.
Put your feet together, hands down by your
Yes, sir.
side. Face me. We're not going to walk the line yet.
Yes, sir.
Keep your arms down by your side.
Yes, sir.
You want any contact?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Follow the pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your body. Don't move your
Yes, sir.
Keep your arms down by your side. Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Ready to begin?
Yes, sir.
In a shocking revelation, it's no stranger that the authorities are dealing with, but rather another officer of the law. Austin, who had at one time won the Officer of the Year award in 2019, was now on the opposite side of the law. Now Austin finds himself in a sticky predicament where he will be asked to perform a series of sobriety tests. But as we continue, another bombshell will soon be exposed.
How long have you been working with some of those?
The last 2 months, sir.
How long have you been a cop?
12 years, sir.
And what do you do with people who are impaired?
I have called MRI, and I have done a DUI investigation, sir.
Although it is hard to hear, Austin pleads with the trooper to allow him a phone call, but once again his request is denied.
You need to be on your back. You're under arrest for DUI.
Yes, sir.
Relax. Relax your arms. Chewy, relax your arms. In my car, on my spotlight, there's an extra set of handcuffs. Relax your arms.
It seems that Austin has gone into a state of shock and is restrained with 2 pairs of handcuffs. This is likely because of his size. 2 linked pairs of handcuffs are often used so as not to cause someone a shoulder injury.
Do you want to provide a rescue? No. I'm going to read you implied consent, but you know what using a rescue is.
Austin has searched for any dangerous objects that may be in his possession and is quickly placed into the car. Next, the officer and trooper search Austin's truck. However, it's unclear if anything of suspicion was found. As Austin waits in the police vehicle, there's something he wishes to get off his chest. And as he's familiar with the video cameras placed throughout the car, they seem to be his intended audience. His bizarre statement will leave you baffled at just how complicated this situation really is.
This is in retaliation to me allegedly trying to talk to Jordan Capella's girlfriend, which is not true. And by talk to, I mean engage in some sort of relationship status with, which is not true. I know that this is recorded, and I just want the videos to reflect that.
It seems that a more personal issue is at the forefront of Austin's mind, one that he believes to be the key reason for his detainment. Austin seems to think that because he had previously spoken to another officer's girlfriend, he's now being taken into custody.
Just checking on you physically. You doing okay? Are you all right? Chewy. Okay. I'm going to ask you again when we get there. Are you going to provide a breath sample? Yes or no?
You have to read implied consent.
Okay.
After a 20-minute observation period.
I understand how to do my job, Chewy.
I'm not saying you don't know how to do your job, sir. Are you a certified drug recognition expert?
Oh, yeah. Are you?
No, sir.
How is that relevant?
Simple question, sir.
Are you a breath test operator?
Yes, sir, I am.
You are?
Yes, sir. My certification's expired over a year, but I have taken the course for it.
Being a breath test operator, Austin understands the proceedings of a DUI investigation, but is still reluctant to give his compliance. This is likely because he's trying to buy himself some time. The longer he can delay the breath test, the longer his body has to process any alcohol in his system. However, he likely also knows that even if he tests below the maximum blood alcohol level, he may still be charged, tried, and convicted of impaired driving. This is in recognition that alcohol and drugs impair each person differently, and simply blowing a number while evidence isn't absolutely conclusive. Still, what Austin says next only seems to dig himself into a deeper hole.
Are you certain this is not retaliation for me talking to allegedly them? Which is your girlfriend, allegedly?
It's irrelevant.
I just want to make sure that the previous message you sent me was that if I had any further communication with your ex or whatever circumstances with your girlfriend, that you would pull me up. Because I haven't, and I blocked you and your girlfriend or whatever significant other you wish to call herself on any social media that I have.
That is irrelevant.
No, I understand that, sir, but I just want to make sure that it's notated that that's what you forwarded to me on previous social media things.
Yeah. That issue is personal. This issue is not professional.
Okay. It's kind of hard to dictate for two.
Say what?
This apparently isn't the only incident when the two have met under similar circumstances.
I've told you before, haven't I?
Yes, sir, and I wasn't impaired at that time.
No, you let you go. Did I not?
It's because I wasn't impaired.
Right.
There was no reason
Right.
to
But I did
conduct
tell
a
you
further
that.
investigation. Probably for improper speed, sir.
Right.
45. I was probably going, what? Do you have it documented on your,
I don't recall the speed.
Okay.
I've been you over before.
Yes, sir. And we had a
Personal issue.
and we had a personal conversation at that traffic stop, did we not, sir?
Yep, and I told you were free to go.
Yes, sir. And that wasn't a personal traffic stop, that was just a traffic stop, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
When I'm on duty, nothing with you is personal.
Yes, sir. Doubt that.
FHP, a dumb DUI.
Suspected DUI.
Well, that's going to be your charge.
Yeah,
1830.
what's your suspicion of DUI?
I'm asking you if you're willing to provide a breath sample.
I am inquiring if you're reading the implied consent.
I'll read you a flight.
Thank you, sir.
Trooper Capella goes on to state that if Austin declines to take the test, his driver's license will be suspended for 1 year on a first-time refusal and 18 months if his driving privileges had been previously revoked. In addition, his refusal can be used as admissible evidence during a criminal proceeding, should there be one. Finally, Austin agrees, but not without picking one more argument.
Are you willing to provide a breath sample?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
You said yes?
It's on your camera, sir.
Yes or no? Just making sure I heard you correctly. Yes or no?
Your microphone here has heard me correctly.
Outside of the vehicle, there are engines running for these machines.
Yes, sir. But there is a microphone that is positioned right here next to the prison department.
Enough with this stuff, bro. Yes or no?
Your patrol vehicle that is equipped with audio and video has heard me say what I needed to say, sir.
Okay.
So we're going to play difficult.
I'm not playing difficult with you, sir.
You're not?
No, sir.
So you can't just answer a simple question that I'm
I
clarifying?
answered your question twice already.
No, you didn't.
Yes, sir.
First time you said no.
Okay.
I got here.
So you read me implied, correct?
Yes, I did.
Are you conducting your 20-minute observation period of me, sir?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not in direct observation.
All right. Are you relaying any of your observation to any other person?
No. We're going to do our observation period when we get inside. I'm going to deactivate my audio and video camera so I can play back the tape of you answering my question.
Yes, sir. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
That Sunday morning, Austin was let go from his position with the Holly Hill Police Department, where he'd been working on a probationary period for the last 2 months. In addition, he was charged with driving under the influence. Once again, this goes to show that no one is above the law.